Welcome back to another video. Here in Italy, probably in other parts of the world, after floods and natural disasters so-called, people get really pissed off and angry about the damages now and again they have to undergo. And they some say it is tribute to climatic changes, or some meddling from DARPA from Alaska, you never know. And, I've seen a video reportage from Sesto Fiorentino, Italy. People been flooded out like 2 years ago. And they're there again, digging out the mud and all the damaged stuff which they have been victims to. And obviously, with limited resources of the public administration, local councils, they can do very little. Regarding the Consortium Bonifica, which should maintain the ditches and riverbanks clean from rubbish, they send you so many taxis that cut a little bit of grass in addition afterwards. Prevention's done. When this shit comes along, you see the Rivarnera in full force. They went above that limit which considered as a danger. It boils down to local politicians which don't know how to administrate public money. It always ends up in the hands of political parties. These so-called they call them ente, or public companies, which should do the maintenance, should do their jobs, which they don't. And there used to be a time before the floods of Firenze in '68, which they had more, attention and the maintenance of waterways and ditches and stuff like that. The old antique, people who lived in the countryside, who live in the mountains, they knew a lot more about nature. All these so-called technocrats boasting net zero and all that stuff, and they've got the foggiest idea what does it really mean to protect the environment. Obviously there's a bit of incompetence of man in the middle as usual, which makes things worse, like the Dam of Vajont in 1961. They said it was the most safest dam construction made by man in Italy. Some people even doubt about it, and they were, considered as fearmongers and fools. What had happened? The dam broke, killing 2,000 inhabitants through mud and water. Like here in Toscana, Pisa, Firenze, the whole bloody shithole. We are back to the point. People have to get a shovel and shovel their own shit out, and don't expect the local government to help you out. I think we should get an insight. We should defend ourselves. Don't expect the government to rescue and save the day. Seeing that so many examples of these floods and disasters since I've been here in Italy, 92 was pretty bad. And also those following years going by, you cannot trust man and corrupt politicians will make things more better. things are still the same regarding probably after 1968 here in Toscana. A lot more concern regarding the historical patrimony of Italy, Firenze, Robergene. What about people's houses which they probably paying a mortgage and making sacrifices to have a house, and now and then in these areas which are manifested with these so-called climatic water bombs, as they say, it's a journalist invention it is. Now and then we do undergo, certain spells of bad weather all of a sudden. It's part of a cycle. It's got nothing to do with man destroying the atmosphere. It's man which chopping down the forests in Amazon and places like that should have concern. No one talks about it anymore, strangely enough.